Hi, welcome to LB0 Fox India Norwegian Ventures. I'm Morten, LB0 Fox India, and I have three USB cables in front of me. And USB cables are something we as hams tend to use a lot of, whether it's just connecting a radio to computer, connecting an AIOC cable, connecting and programming a LoRa node, or anything else, or just charging a device. But besides never being able to find these cables, because I tend to never find the right cable when I need to. You usually find a cable that only supplies power when you actually need stuff like data and such. And wouldn't it be nice if there was a device that it could actually help you with that? And a couple of months back, I came across this little thingy from AliExpress. And this is a USB cable tester. It's not expensive. At the time of recording, it's $6.38 over on AliExpress. And what this device lets you do is actually check the pinout of your USB cables. And as you can see, there are a lot of different connectors here. We have a USB type B here, one of those strange USB micro USB with an extra dongle or an extra notch for USB 3 hard drives. We have a USB-C. We have a mini USB, another USB-C, a micro USB, USB-C, USB-A, and USB-A of different variants. And on the back here, if I could get it to focus and not reflect the light, there's a little bit of an explanation what each of these lights means. What I usually am interested in is that we both get power and we get some kind of data transfer. I don't care too much about speeds because I don't usually use the USB cable for any high-speed stuff except for hard drives, and then I usually have a dedicated cable for those. This is powered by a small CR2032 cell. There's also a power connector here, which I've never used. The little tiny button cell battery here seems to be working fine. So let's go ahead and test those three USB cables I have. And first out is this JBL branded orange cable, which I think came with a radio a while ago. So let's plug this into a USB-A port here and a USB-C port here and see what happens. And let me just find the power switch. I actually think we need to power it across the board. And we can see that it has ground, it has V-bus, and V-bus is, as far as I know, voltage bus, so it's a power-only cable. And next up is a generic micro USB cable. Let's see if I can get it to focus right here. It only seems to be one of focusing on the board. Let's see what I can do. And as I said, this video is sponsored by AliExpress. And if you haven't heard about AliExpress before, it's an online marketplace where you can get pretty much anything. And by anything, I really mean anything. But let's get back to the cable. Let's plug this in here. Let's see if we can get the focus back on. This has data, and this has ground, and it has serial, or it has voltage. So this one, power and data, although no high speed. And finally, I got one of those newfangled USB-C to USB-C cables here. Let's go ahead and test that as well. Let's get everything out of the desk here. Let's do one USB-C to USB-C. Plug it on. And as you can see here, a lot more lights light up. This is a proper data cable. And it is, I don't know what this light is. It probably says on the back. The thing is though, what I use this device for is to check if a cable has data or not. And as we saw, this little cable is no good. And I'm going to see if I can change the focus point here. So let's snip that off and make sure it doesn't get back in rotation. So for a little bit more than $6, I'm going to say that this little device can be a lifesaver in your shack. There's an affiliate link down below for it if you'd like to buy it. I am by no means any expert in USB cables, but I hate finding USB cables that don't work. And since I am actually cleaning up my shack and sorting out stuff and looking through all my tools, I use this regularly just to check the cables. If they only have power, I throw them away. That's it for now, actually. I don't really have anything more to say about this thing. Can be a lifesaver. Affiliate link down below and perhaps some discount codes. See you down the bands. See you in my next video. I'm Morten, LB0 Fox India 73, my friends.